Hey man, it's Chris Gibbs over at Kosh. So here is your truck. Here she is in all her glory. I'll throw this down. So you got all the parking sensors on here. I love this color, this antimatter blue. Really pops kind of in the sun. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but really pops in the sun. And at night it almost looks black, which is really nice. Kind of almost like a two-color option. But all the parking sensors around the front there. You got the camera up there, which reads the lines on the road for that lane centering. It does have the tow mirrors, which is handy extra. 18-inch rims there. You got your full 360-degree view camera. It also has zone lighting as well, so it'll just shine light just down the ground. Got your keyless entry button there too. Blind spot warnings, power seats. Power windows, obviously. You got your electronic parking brake there now too. I'm sure you're familiar with those. And then going inside here. So a couple things. I don't know if you have on yours currently, but I'll go through a couple things. I'll start here. It's a little better. One of the things I like about these is this CAB view. So CAB view just gives you that. It gets rid of all the other stuff and just kind of gives you what you typically only would really need. And in terms of CAB view for this, you can make this a CAB view as well. Pretty much like turning off the screen as you're driving, especially at night. Obviously open this guy up, but yours also, I think it does have owner's manual right on the screen here. So I always get questions too, like, okay, well, what's on the owner's manual and how do you typically use it? And it's very visual, but also has things like actual pre-installed videos on, for example, like if you have a garage door opener, how to use the garage door opener or hook it up, driving operations. You can also go in and do like a break-in period. So like you're breaking in for your first little bit, it says for the first 1,600 kilometers, you don't want to be like going crazy in the RPMs, high RPMs, and then you can bookmark those. Also do visual searches, so you can kind of learn a little bit about certain things, just like you would an owner's manual, and then bookmark, go back, and then go to bookmarks right there. And then going into the general features, you got towing, zone lighting, like I was mentioning. So overriding on this, so you have a full 360-degree zone lighting. Let's say you're camping, you don't want to bug these guys with lights, you can just separately turn those off and just have the one for the one side. Driver assist, all your different sonar sensors and all of that. This does have the lane centering, as well as the adaptive cruise. It goes from 2 seconds following to 5 seconds following distance. And then back into settings, you'll have vehicle hotspot. You'll have your Ford Pass app, so starting the car and stuff like that. I'm sure you're familiar with that. And then you get into that display, so your COM screen display. So this will turn black with the white font in the evening. So essentially, as you're driving, you get very little stuff going on here. Pretty much almost nothing going off here. And you can actually completely turn off the screen too as you're driving. You got your Pro Trailer Assist, your 360 camera button. So as you're in drive, for example, so in drive now, and then hit the camera button, so you can have a full 360 degree view. You can actually, I'm going to scoot up a little bit. You can really get close. You got the beeping going on now, and then going back into the 360 camera. If I hit this guy right here, I can kind of see how close to curbs I am. And then if I hit this guy, I can see where my tires are tracking. And then a couple extra little buttons on here. You got this guy, so that's the both sides. And you can also do a picture-in-picture for us older people. I remember that back when that came out on TVs. And then you have this one, which is your, they say intended for the trailer. So it's a third-party camera for the back of the trailer when you're backing up. But again, you can kind of go with the picture-in-picture on that. Going out of here. And then you kind of get into the general stuff. It has the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, the navigation, and all the different drive modes, which the drive modes essentially just come up here. So you get normal, You get the slippery, and then you get the off-roading one, which, as you have on the off-road, it completely switches to different modes and what you typically would want to see when you're doing some off-roading stuff, because it automatically switched this and it automatically went to 4 high. So if I went back to, let's say, normal, or let's say eco, all this should turn off, and then it shifts back into 2 high as well. But and then I'll go to the back here, flip this bad boy around. So there you go, you get your connection ports there. You got 120 volt, 110 I mean, I guess 120 volt. You get the carpet mats, carpet and the rubber mats as well. So it has the rubber mats included. Block heater is also installed as well. Obviously full go up. And then you get, here's the box. You get all the sonar sensors. You get the leveler, dampener, and then 120 volt port right there. And you get your storage for like tie downs and stuff right there. But yeah, there she is. There she be. I'll make sure they keep all the window stickers and all that stuff for you for keeping. I know people like to have those, but yeah, I'm sure you'll like this bad boy, especially with this blue. I love this antimatter blue. But give me a shout if you have any more questions. I'm still going to be around during my garage sailing stuff today, so you can call me anytime or give Brendan a call. He'll be around here too. Talk to you later. Bye.